Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson. Here are your top headlines. The cost of going to college in Idaho is going up again. The State Board of Education voted to increase tuition and fees for full-time undergraduate students at all 4 Idaho colleges and universities starting this fall. You can see the jump by percentage here and how much it will cost to attend. For example, next year, Boise State students will pay over $8,000. It's a sticker price some don't agree with.
They're concerned about the numbers of students that are not going to college or that are not continuing their education as it is. So if you factor in another 5–6% increase in tuition and fees, you're going to make it that much harder for those students to make the decision, for those students and their parents to make the decision to enroll in college.
It was a divided 5-3 vote for the state board, but board members did agree they don't like forcing students to make up for the state's shortfall. This year, the legislature approved a 3.5% budget increase for higher education. It was 1 year ago today that Sun Valley Ski Resort was hit with what could have been a devastating setback. Shortly after 11 at night, a fire broke out at the Warm Springs Lodge at the base of Bald Mountain. 63 firefighters from 5 departments battled the blaze all night. Fortunately, the fire was contained, but damage was extensive to the roof. But because it happened in April, it gave the resort over 6 months to fix and renovate the lodge before ski season started. The lodge offers a brand new bar where patrons face the mountain and many more places to sit and enjoy a meal. Speaking of Sun Valley, that huge avalanche that closed Warm Springs Road has been cleared and cleaned up. The avalanche occurred about a mile west of the lodge and isolated some people who have homes and cabins on the other side of the slide. Officials with Blaine County tell 6 on Your Side the only thing they have left to do is drop more gravel in some of the spots on the road, but other than that, everything is open. We are less than 48 hours away from what's described as the toughest half marathon in the Northwest. Runners are gearing up for the race to Roby Creek, where they will run, walk, or crawl over Adalpe Summit and down to the finish line. This year, flooding caused a washout, and there were concerns about the condition of the route. However, as we told you last week, ACHD immediately hauled in dirt to fix the damage. Rocky Canyon Road is open. The race starts at high noon on Saturday.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Let's take a look at that evening update on your Wednesday. Blue skies, a few high thin clouds. It is amazing outside. Nice view from the Red Lion Hotel. It has been so comfortable, above 70 degrees throughout the region. Look at these temperatures: 75 in Ontario, 71 in Boise, and 72 in Mountain Home. 50s in the Central Mountains. So snow levels up around 5,000 feet. That snow is accelerating. The melt, I should say, is accelerating. And so the creeks and streams will, when you have a warm day, the response for some of the medium-sized creeks is the next morning. So overnight tonight, the creeks will come up a little bit. And then Saturday morning, the creeks and streams will come up as well. So watch out for those temporary rises, not the consistency that we've been having before, since now we've got some warmer weather coming in. A few high clouds are drifting on through, emanating here from the Baker County area, but that's about it. They'll dim the sun a little bit, but the real cloud cover is up to the north with a few showers north of Seattle and up in southern Canada. When you look at the big weather picture, high pressure is a big bubble of warm air aloft and are rotating around it clockwise in this direction right here. We get this warm air. This is a storm down to the south. That's not affecting us. This mild weather is shooting up in our direction. So it's 80 in Medford right now. That's headed in our direction, but so is this cold front. It looked like this cold front would swing through with some thunderstorms in the evening over the Treasure Valley. I think it's going to hang back, and the storms will stay mostly in the Central Mountains. So in McCall from 6 to 9 o'clock, watch out for the chance of some storms during the day Friday. But for the Treasure Valley, we're probably going to stay dry most of the day. However, cloud cover will increase in the evening, and then a storm system kind of on the tail. This moisture feeding in will give us lots of cloud cover over the weekend. All right, it's the race to Roby Creek. High noon, it gets underway. You take a look at what's happening at Fort Boise. Temperature around 59 degrees at noon. When you get to the top of the Adalpe Summit, temperatures are going up, but then it will feel cooler up here at 5,000 feet here at the top. And then on the backside where they've had the restoration of the road, again, a little damp. Hopefully we don't get too much rain. There may be a sprinkle or a shower, probably just mostly cloudy, and temperatures most of the time in the 50s to near 60, which is a great temperature for racers. may go into the 60s towards the end of the race as you're going down into Robie Creek. Here's that extended forecast coming up for tomorrow. Look at this. First 80-degree day of the season, 81 in Boise, and then a big cool down into the mid-60s. That's still above average. Lots of cloud cover over the weekend. And how about this? 70, then up to 78 mid next week. This is some great looking weather. That's your evening update. I'll have more updates coming up later on.